Xtreme Collectibles here with the continuation of a monthly segment. And we actually have two different monthly segments going on. One is a review of what I purchased that month. So last month we called it February POs. The new name for it, as you'll see every month, is why I went broke in X month. So this is why I went broke in March. These are a look at the pieces that I PO'd, some of them coming in a few days, some a few weeks, some I may have already received, and of course some a few years. Every new piece I get in, for the most part, I will be doing a review on. Keep in mind that some of these I can reveal, some of them I can't. With that being said, there's a second monthly segment that we're also doing that's actually going to air tomorrow on April 1st, not a joke, is upcoming arrivals. So the name of that, again, we switched it a little bit, might be Extreme Arrivals. I'll figure it out later because I'm actually filming this one a little bit ahead of time because I'm going to be out of the country. So with that being said, I will have a house sitter. Don't try and come into my house. So I'm trying to catch up on all these reviews. So it is after midnight, which crazy shit happens after midnight. So just kind of a heads up on that, but let's get going. Xtreme Collectibles here with why I went broke in March. Last month, if you watched my February 2019 POs, you'll recall I said I want to practice restraint in March, and I had a good plan. And if you haven't seen that, go ahead and check it out. It was all the things that I PO'd in February. Well, this is what I PO'd in March, and I want to say that that plan I put in place, I was so excited, and I am happy to tell you that I didn't follow it to a T. It actually went in the opposite direction. And as many people say, I'm going to go broke or run out of space. I love a challenge. So let's jump right into the different ones I have on PO. And on a side note, some of these I may just talk about because they are not allowed to show pictures yet. So first one, I don't actually have a picture of it, but here's something that we're going to kind of use for reference, and it's going to be a completely different concept, but this is a custom T1000 one-of-a-kind commission that I'm having done. This person that's doing this did a few other custom busts for me, life-size busts, so I'm really excited to see some of the art direction we're going to do together and figure out what it's going to look like. This piece right here is a classic by a sculptor who's no longer with us, so we're not going to do anything similar. We want our own idea, but this is kind of the direction we're going. Next one, if you saw, I did do a review on Batman Samurai pieces this last month. Well, I decided to fill in the whole line. So first we have the Batman Bane. I think this looks amazing. I'm really excited. I did order this from Spec Fiction. That's one of my top places to order from. XM, I have a few different places I order, but that's one of the biggest ones, quarter scale. And along with that, I also ordered from Spec Fiction the XM Studios quarter scale Deathstroke Samurai piece right here. Not really a fan of the character, but I think some of the details on this look amazing. I saw some of the close-ups that Cisco, if you haven't subscribed to Cisco's channel, amazing footage of all the close statues. Go check that out. And also with that, I got the Batman Shogun on horse, XM Samurai line, quarter scale. I don't know if I'm going to put this next to XM Samurai Batman that I reviewed, or if I'm going to replace him. It's going to be a pretty tough one. Then another one, and I probably already aired the video by now, I got Kylo Ren premium format from Sideshow Collectibles. I actually got it on eBay for 360 bucks, I think, shipped, so pretty happy about that. Doing a whole Sith line, and along with that Sith line, I actually got Darth Malgus premium format, which may or may not have aired the review. So this one, a lot harder to come by, and this one, the lightsaber, it does not light up anymore, but I'm going to send to have it redoctored with all of my lightsabers of my Sith line anyway. Next two, which both of these have been seen, and this one, only one will survive, but two different Army-era Logan statues. I'm very excited about both. They both have some really cool merits, and I actually nabbed both, but I am only planning on keeping one, so I'll probably resell the other one, and I'm not a huge reseller. But both custom pieces, both quarter scale, both very, very cool. This one, again, the review might have already aired, But Sideshow Destroyer I got to get with the, because I purchased the new premium format Thor, and I thought they would look excellent together. And I've been kind of wanting that one for a while, so I was on the fence, but I pulled the trigger on eBay, got a great deal. Another one is one that they've shared photos in public in Facebook, but Namor on Throne. So Namor on Throne, Namor was one of my favorite guys growing up, and as you guys know, I have a huge Throne collection, so I think it'll fit really nicely. I think every statue I got is quarter scale this month, but very, very cool. And along with the Sith line, another one I got, which the might have aired already, is the Darth Maul Mythos line from Sideshow. Very, very cool. I keep saying that over and over, but I don't buy statues unless they're very, very cool. And again, I'm planning on getting his lightsaber upgraded around sometime. I also reviewed Sideshow's Rocketeer statue, and I purchased the movie to watch with my children, which we're going to do this weekend before we go out of town. So, very cool piece. Go check out my review on that. And I got the shipping notice today of Mr. Freeze from Prime 1, so I purchased his counterpart. I don't think Prime 1's going to come in before I leave the country, so you'll have to check my review on that when it gets back, but I think this one's going to ship very soon too. This is a 1/3 scale, actually. Then XM Studios Boba Fett. So this guy, I also have a review already filmed at this time, so I don't know if he's aired or not, but really excited. He's going to go well with the Sith line and my 1/6 Jabba. If you haven't seen that, go check out that review. And then I got a custom Sith. Raven right here is from the Star Wars comics. I just couldn't pass him up with all the other Siths I have coming in. I purchased a few pieces from this custom before. Some are really great and some are a miss, so I'm hoping this is a really great one. I pulled the trigger on Sideshow Poison Ivy premium format because I saw some early in-hand pictures and it looked a lot better than I thought it would, and it will go really well considering I have a whole premium format line of Bat villains. And I did pull the trigger on a good deal of XM Studios Gwen Stacy, Spider-Gwen. This review, it actually arrives tomorrow, so I'm going to review it, and it might be posted before this too. But really excited to go. I have a huge, huge Spider-Man collection, and I love the Spider-Verse movie, so I think it'll go well. I just need to keep an eye for a good Miles Morales, and there's a few custom ones coming out that look really cool. I got a great deal on 1/6 Han Solo to go with my 1/6 Jabba the Hutt. Couldn't pass that up. There is a review on that already filmed and maybe aired too. And probably my biggest PO that I can show is the massive custom Alien vs. Predator piece. This will probably be the most expensive non-proto new piece I've ever bought. And I actually will probably sell my Sideshow Legendary Wolf scale when this arrives, because that'll help offset the cost with this. And then a few that I can't show. I do have a custom Hulk that I purchased, and it's actually arriving 2 days from now when this is being filmed. This is being filmed about a week or so before it's aired. And then I also have a custom Sabretooth that I cannot show that I'm really, really excited about. I think it's going to look phenomenal. And I think that may be it. That's enough, right? So, and a Magneto that I'm not allowed to show. Which should be shipping actually probably in about 3-4 months, so you'll see a very, very cool review on that. As you guys know, I'm a huge Magneto fan. So as you can see, I have a restraint, and there's still a week left in the month, so who knows what I'm going to purchase between now and then, but hopefully being out of the country delays it a little bit. Maybe PayPal will shut down my account. But I'm really excited to get a lot of these pieces. And one thing a lot of people ask, especially because they haven't seen too big of a room tour yet, I actually do not purchase a piece until I plan a spot for it. For me, that's a requirement. If you do not have a spot for it, then you should not purchase it. With that being said, if you really love the piece, you will be able to find a spot. So thankfully, I've been able to keep everything contained to my man cave, or at least the basement. which is kind of my area, and the wife gets the rest of the house. The wife and children do. And then my office at one of my offices, I keep statues at. However, eventually I will reach the threshold point, and so I'm already planning other places in the house that the wife won't kill me with, and what pieces would go very well there. And I think, obviously, eventually I'll have to start deciding between what is good and what is great. So I think that's probably not too far off, probably about 3 to 6 months. So if you like some of my pieces, they might be up for sale very, very soon. But anyway, I appreciate you watching. Let me know what you purchased in March. That'd be really cool. And stay tuned tomorrow for what it should be arriving in April. Some really, really cool pieces that I've been waiting for a long time. And again, tomorrow's video, this is pretty consistent. This won't really change, but tomorrow's video is really subject to what happens. I find about 25% of the stuff doesn't come when it's supposed to. And that's even when we're just a month out and it says it's supposed to come next month. So anyway, like I said, thanks for watching. Please give me a like. Please subscribe if you haven't. And thanks so much.